to our offering time. I want to welcome a special guest that we have with us today from Veggies to Table. Erica Berman is here, and this is one of the organizations that our mission team supports. And actually, I think we have a short video. Yes? No? Okay, come on up. And as she's coming, I want you to notice that we have flowers here on the table up front. And these flowers are from the gardens of Veggies to Table, and we're thankful for that beauty and thankful that you can be with us here this morning.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me here today. Can you all hear me okay? I'm going to keep my mask on. I need to stay healthy.
Yeah,
so,
that's fine. Do what you need to do.
Thank you. But you can hear me okay? Yes? Okay. So thank you so much for having me here. It's been a bit of a project to get me here, so I'm so grateful. It's just been challenging with my schedule, so thank you so much. I don't know how many of you know Veggies to Table, but we are a Grow to Donate farm. We're in Newcastle, Maine. What does that mean? It means that everything we grow, we donate to people who don't have enough to eat in our community. And there are many, many people in our community that do not have enough to eat. I will get into that in a moment. I thought I'm just going to tell you very briefly who we are, what we do, and why we do it, and a little bit of maybe how you could get involved and help. Next slide. Our mission really is everything we grow, organic, top quality produce. And I feel very strongly about the top quality because we want people who don't have enough to eat to be given back some of the dignity that they've lost the ability to feed themselves. We want to give them beautiful, gorgeous, organic produce. We also donate a lot of flowers to create joy. If you don't have enough money to feed yourself, you're obviously not able to buy flowers. So we donate flowers all around the community as well. The other part of our mission is that we create lasting connections in the community through our volunteer program, and we have seen that that has been so meaningful in this time of isolation with COVID, and in general, there's an aging population. We're able to bring people of all ages onto the farm and create these beautiful connections around growing food to feed people who do not have enough to eat. We do education as well while we're on the farm. Next slide. Why do we do what we're doing? Because 1 in 7 adults in Maine don't have enough to eat, and 1 in 5 children. In this community, in Boothbay, I believe some of the schools, it's up to 50% of the students rely on the school meals. Imagine in a classroom of 20 that 4 of those children, 1 in 5 children, are hungry every day, every night. It's what brought me and my husband to create this farm on our land and try to give back to the community that we love so much. There's a lot of statistics on here, but if you just imagine these, a few of them, the 1 in 5, was enough to motivate us and try to, I know what I was saying, I didn't have breakfast this morning, I was a little grumpy, I'm a little hungry, and that's like one morning. Imagine that every day. Next slide. We do bring in people from the community of all ages and local students and college students and interns, and we have volunteers that live on the farm from a program called WOOF, which is a beautiful program that brings people to live on the farm, and we educate them and they volunteer. We really love the connection with our community. Next slide. Where we donate. We donate to pantries, summer lunch programs, the Y after school programs and summer programs, directly to families, to sharing tables around the community where people can just take the food with no questions asked. We give a lot of our food down here on the peninsula through the pantry, through all of these other venues, and we hope that we're making a small difference in what we're doing. The community center also gets the food down here, and all of the schools down here get our produce. So, next slide. Of note, this is our 4th season, and we've donated over 35,000 pounds of organic produce around the community in Lincoln County, and over about 40,000 stems of flowers that we've grown, all of this that we've grown. And it's about 100 different kinds of fruits and vegetables, and about 200 different varieties. We really want to show just how much can be grown in our community. Our plans, we really hope to donate more produce. The drought, as you were discussing, has made it challenging this year. We do have a well, thankfully, but it's still challenging. The animals are hungry. They're eating our crops. We have deer, we have groundhogs, we have porcupines, and they're creating havoc, but we're doing our best. We have big plans now to get a serious fence around the farm to keep these out. We have a fence, but it's not serious enough. So, you know, the need is greater now than before with COVID and increased living costs. So, you know, the goal, more produce, more flowers to create joy. And we also would like a greenhouse to extend our season on both ends. And we're hopeful, you know, we need the fence. We have many needs, but, you know, we would like to build a cabin to house people on the farm because there's no housing, I'm sure many of you know, in our community. So we have people that would like to help or work on the farm, but nowhere for them to live. And very important to us, we would like to pay our team an equitable wage, which is hard on a farm. And to invite more children to the farm. We love having people of all ages, but the joy of the children on the farm is just amazing. There in those pictures, we have children at the Y, children in the preschool. It's just incredible to teach children about farming, well, about what they can grow. Okay, next slide. How you can help. You can visit the farm. We always welcome visits, and volunteer on the farm or behind the scenes. There's lots to do on the farm, but I understand that many people don't want to be on a farm, but there's many things to do behind the scenes with fundraising and events and writing and editing. So there's lots of opportunities. We're always looking for qualified farmers or part-time farmers. If anyone knows anyone, we're looking. Obviously, donating time and money, staying in touch with us. I do a lot on Instagram and Facebook. And right now, we're running a sweepstakes that I think was in your program, but we're giving away a week in Paris for people who donate, and just all of this, everything we're doing, all of, anyone who helps us out, it's going towards feeding people who need food to eat, and that's what, that's why we're doing what we're doing. So, but I love visits. I love people to reach out to me. I love to talk about the farm and what we're doing. So I welcome all of you to reach out to me. And that, we can. I really feel like it's a small difference, but we can make a difference if we're all doing our little piece. And that's why we're doing what we're doing. And the last slide is just my contact information, which if you just remember Veggies, you can, the next slide. It's just veggies2table.org. You can email, call, reach out. I look forward to meeting all of you, and I really thank you so much for your support already, those of you who have. It's so appreciated. Thank you.
Erica, thank you so much.